everyone. So let's make this Sunday a fun day by reading Mia the Mouse chapter 2. I hope you guys are so excited for the next chapter. So today I'm going to start chapter 2 in this story. So let's begin. Chapter 2. Don't forget. Mia's wings gleamed and shone as she flew through the bright sunlight. I can't forget, she muttered to herself. Mom wants me to bring her some. Oh, what's that? Bright green leaves were hanging down from an oak tree nearby. They had huge holes in them as if something had been eating them. Maybe a giant caterpillar ate those leaves. Mia grasped as her whiskers were twitching like mad. Maybe it was Clarissa. She slooped down to take a closer look. The leaves did look just like Clarissa had been clumping them with her greedy, munching jaws. Mia landed on the tree branch and skipped along it. Maybe she would find a real live Clarissa up here. She searched everywhere, peering under the leaves, but she couldn't see a giant caterpillar. I'm just like Orchid the ant, Pia thought with a smile. I'm hunting for Clarissa. Mia leaped off the branch and flitted between the trees. She had to get home to the burrow right away to tell Grandma the next part of her story. But wait a minute. The little moss mouse came to a hut. Her mom had asked her to get something. What was it? She thought and thought, but she couldn't remember. Her head was too full of thoughts about Clarissa and Orchid. Think, Mia, think, she squeaked. I need you to bring me some It was no good. Next, she tried to saying it out loud. I need you to bring me some bee. But try as she might, she couldn't remember what it was. It's something beginning with B, Mia said, clutching her furry head. The little moss mouse looked at the trees and plants there were that were growing all around her. Then she started to smile. There must be lots of things in Misty Wood that began with B, she said to herself. If I keep looking for them, I borrowed to remember what it was that Mom wanted. She swelled her wings and whizzed off. Before long, she said, a furry brown fairy animal with flippy ears and beautiful golden wings hopping along the ground. Bee bird bunny, she cried. That begins with a B. She watched the bunny leaping for ferns. Why would her mom want a bad bunny? It looked so much too bouncy for inside Mia's burrow, and there were any birds for it to open into flowers, which was the bed bunny's special job. It can't be a bird bunny, she said, shaking her head. Then she saw a big beech tree with wide branches stretching out like huge arms. Oh, I know, Mia cried, clapping her little paws together. A beechwood back stretcher. Mom always has an itchy back. But then Mia remembered that her dad had made her mom a beautiful back stretcher from a piece of beechwood only the another other day. I don't think Mom would want another back scratcher, Mia said. After all, she is only got one back. Mia flew on through the woods until she saw some water glinting in the sunlight. A bubbling brook, Mia squeaked. Mom would love one of those. She glided down and landed softly to the bank of the brook. The water was fresh and clear and made a cheerful gurgling noise as it rushed along. Mia skimmed across the bank. She sat down and leaned over to catch some of the water in her paws. Zzz. Mia jumped and nearly tumbled into the brook. Something was bristling around her head. Be carefully, a busy noise said to her. You don't want to fall in. Then it stopped bristling and landed on the bank in front of Mia. It was a fat, scrumpy bumblebee. Whatever you are doing, the bee asked. I'm trying to catch the water, Mia told him. My mother wants me to bring her a bubbly brook. Well, very strange, said the bumblebee. This brook flows on the meals and meals. It's much too big to carry home. Mia sighed. Maybe I have got it wrong. All I know for sure is that she wants me to get her something beginning with B. The bumblebee frowned. Your mom must have meant zooming L's. He buzzed. Mia looked at him. Her whiskers started to tremble with excitement. I know. Maybe mom asked me to bring her a bumblebee. Oh, don't think so, the bumblebee buzzed, backing away from Mia. We have got a lonely burrow. Mia said you would like it, but I need to out besides making lots of lonely honey for flower nectar. He replied with a frown. Oh yes, Mia's whiskers began to droop. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. It's probably not a bumblebee mom wants after all. I just wish I could remember what it was. She sat down on the grass and sniffed. She was feeling very fed up indeed. Her mom would be angry if she didn't remember. The bumblebee rubbed his face with his front legs. Don't be sad, he said. What's your name? Mia looked up at him. Mia, she said quietly. I'm Bubsy, he said. Bubsy the bumblebee. Look, Mia, there are loads of things in Misty Wood beginning with B. I could help you look for them. Oh, thanks, Busy. Mia flew into the air, and just in case it's a bumblebee she's after, Busy went on. Will come back with you to your burrow when we have finished looking, but only for visits. What about that? How about that? That's so kind of you, Bisbee, Mia said. She flapped her tiny wings happily. Let's go. Chapter finish. So, hope you liked this chapter, enjoyed it a lot. Please comment me down below, and if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe me and share this with your friends and read with them. Keep listening, keep growing. We will read chapter 3 next Sunday. Till that, bye bye.